when you die, when you gone, people gonna miss you. He ended up doing the same thing. I went to his funeral, and his mom was speaking, and she was talking about how one night of fun has took her son away from her. I recently had my baby cousin pass away from an overdose. So it just was really, it happened like just about two weeks ago. But this morning, it was definitely really on my mind. And I know a lot of people who fighting that battle. And like, if you need some help, I say just try to get some help. But it was only 30, and his whole life is like gone. Wish he could have experienced more in life, but now he's gone from like one night. And I remember when I graduated high school, this young kid, his name was Blaze. He was like very talented in sports. So I was a senior, he was a freshman, and he was playing with us. And then a few years after he graduated, he ended up doing the same thing. I went to his funeral, and his mom was speaking, and she was talking about how one night of fun has took her son away from her. You know what I'm saying? And his son was only 20, 21. Something like that take people, life away. Just like Juice WRLD, same thing with the pills. And y'all may know some people as well. I done seen the effects of pills on people while they're alive, but also when it take them away from here. And your family is definitely going to miss you, But that's just been really on my mind. I wanted to talk to y'all about it today. This wrap with the guacamole, but this guacamole on this wrap, insane. This is really, really good. Y'all should definitely get this. I'm going to call it the California wrap. It's so good. But yeah, if you fighting any type of addiction and you need help, and you think you need help, seek it. But like, I never used pills, but Juice WRLD's photographer, he released how Juice WRLD, nobody knew how much pills he was taking, but because he was hiding it from everybody. So even in the midst of them talking about getting him to rehab, it was never to go to rehab to quit taking pills. It was to go to rehab just to lower his tolerance. But he really enjoyed the pills so much that he never was gonna stop taking them. So for me to hear something like that, for people that don't take pills, we can't even understand the magnitude of like the addiction, because it has become something that I'm never gonna stop doing. If you know something that can kill you, right? I mean, outside of like right now eating this food, you know what I'm saying? But like a drug that can take you out at any minute, but you like, I'm never gonna stop it. It's serious. It's a real thing. It has become a part of you. So I don't think nobody but somebody else who's addicted to a certain substance can understand what that person is going through. That's why I don't pass any judgment. That's why I said, if you feel you need help, Juice WRLD wanted help just to lower his tolerance. Some people may need help because it's ruining their lives, and some people, it take them far. Like when I went to San Francisco, the drug usage is crazy. It's like insane. Like people, like in California, you got Skid Row, right? That's Cinnabons are made by the baby angel hands. Like in California, you got Skid Row where homeless people at. And of course you see them in other places. But San Francisco has the Tenderloin, which is where all the homeless people at. But they're everywhere else also. And it's like, it's young kids, old people, and they're living on the street. And me being like such a compassionate person, it's hard to see that much homelessness every day. Like, was there for like 3 or 4 days, and like you go this way, you see them, and it's heartbreaking because you don't want to see nobody living like that, like outside in the street, no shoes on, no clothes, just strung out and hooked on drugs. Like that's like, I wouldn't wish that existence on like my worst enemy if I had one. But yeah, so just seeing that, like having a family member pass, and knowing people who's battled drug addiction their whole life, and witnessing it, and witnessing their kids go through it, and like I got a story about that as well, like how I was raised with. So it's just insane. It's insane to see, and it's sad because the kids that are dying from it or using it is getting younger, you know? Like you never really even had a chance to do anything in life yet, and you already gone. You already perished at a very young age. This is the quesadilla. They said the sausage one. Looks to be not much sausage in here in this very thing. Let me try to get a bite with sausage. But if you know somebody that needs help, or you need help personally, please seek it out. Please get it, because I don't want to see you disappear or basically throw your life away for nothing, you know? That's just, and you might not care. Like, I understand some people might be like, it's my life, I can do what I want to do with my life, but when you're born into this world, you're automatically connected to people. Like, I would say, like, you don't want to hurt the people you love also, you know? Cause that's not good, because when you die, when you gone, people gonna miss you, you know? It don't matter who you are. It don't matter what you do. It don't matter if you was like the best person in the world or the worst person in the world. When you die, somebody's going to miss you. So I say try not to speed that process up. Cause we all know we gotta go, but you don't want to speed it up. Try to enjoy everything now while you're here. And my girlfriend texted me that she want coffee. I'm the free coffee machine. But I just wanted to shine some light on that for y'all. I hope it ain't too sad and somber. Like, this is just y'all getting to know me. Like, I talk about all types of things, like, you know, being an entrepreneur, staying motivated, but also real life things, because that's real. Like, and I'm quite sure somebody in somebody's family who watching this may be having an issue where they're strung on drugs, or they're addicted to certain substances, and they might not have nobody to talk to it about. So I'm here to be a guide, because I got way more experience in that than I want to, just from my upbringing, you know? So I hope this doesn't make you too sad. I hope you can just really understand like what's going on. And for some people, they never experienced it, so it's just not real to them, you know? Like, sometimes they see people on drugs and stuff, and it's like, how do you even get like that? Because they got no experience. But the way I see it, the timing and when you was born play a huge factor too. So like, people born in the 60s, and the crack epidemic came out in the 80s, when you're 20 at a very impressionable age at a party, you use this new drug, which was cool, you know? Like, when it first came out, nobody knew what was going to happen when you took it. It probably was like a party drug. It was fun, like, hey, do some of this crack. And next thing you know, you outside living in the street from one fun night, you know? So it's a lot of these drugs that's promoted as like fun, and then it leads you down the wrong path. But I want to let everybody know one thing, that the drugs work, all right? Like, all drugs work. So if you see somebody that uses a certain drug and they a certain way, I mean, I say like 8 to 9 times out of 10, if you do that same thing, you will have the same results. So just think about that. Like, I'm not saying that I'm like holier than thou or some great example, because my drug of choice is I do like to indulge in marijuana, you know, I do. But my thinking in doing that is that it can't kill you, right? So we can really get into like the blood-brain barrier, which is what certain drugs cross when you use them, which make you, you know, pass away from them. So, but if you can stay away from that hard stuff, I would say so. But yeah, that's my TED Talk, y'all. So, how do I feel about Taco Bell breakfast? It was good. The California ride was crazy. You know, the Cinnabons was wild. Coffee, probably got 1 million grams of sugar in it. Good thing I already worked out once today. After eating this, probably gonna have to work out twice today. But yeah, I was on my mind today. I want to use these mukbangs and things of that nature to bring more, to have more deeper, meaningful conversations, so y'all can get to know me a different way. I just want to connect with y'all. But try that wrap out. You gotta get the box. It's good. Let me know what y'all think about it. Like, follow, share, subscribe. See y'all in the next video. Love y'all.